going to start by tucking my chin all the way down, rotate over my left shoulder, tuck my chin straight up, lift my shoulders into a W, and relax. And I'm going to get myself into that nice dead bug position. So from this 90-degree position, I'm going to tuck the chin, reach to the ceiling, and just rotate my head side to side. But I'm going to simply take the kettlebell here. I'm going to stay nice and upright. And from here, I'm just going to bring my shoulder all the way up to my ear and all the way down. Dr. Will here from Miami Spine and Performance in Hollywood, Florida. Today I'm taking you through 4 exercises you can use to protect your neck while you're grappling. I myself am a jiu-jitsu athlete. I've had my neck cranked on one too many times, and of all the jiu-jitsu athletes that come into this office, neck injuries are actually the most common thing that I see, especially the urgent ones. So some of you that grapple may have gotten to a point where after jiu-jitsu class, you're not able to turn your head side to side. It can be very concerning. So we want to try to prevent that before it happens. Of course, if you do have a neck injury from jiu-jitsu, you can come on into the office and I can take care of you. But if we can try to avoid it and be preventative, that's always what we want to do first, okay? So the first exercise that I'm going to go through is the cervical CARS, or controlled articular rotation. So what this exercise does is it allows you to move your neck through a full range of motion. That way, when you're on the mat and you get put in some compromising positions, you've already moved through a full range, so your body is not going to react so adversely to it. So for this exercise, I'm going to be seated upright. I'm going to start by tucking my chin all the way down, rotate over my left shoulder, drop my ear into my back pocket, rotate all the way up, back around to the right side, drop my ear into this pocket, and come all the way through. Now I'm going to go the other way, rotate all the way over the shoulder, nice and slow, all the way around, and rotating to the other side, and all the way down. So one thing that you guys will notice is I'm taking my time. A lot of times when I prescribe this exercise to patients, they'll say, okay, doc, I did the exercise, right? And they'll just kind of roll their circle around. You really want to be intentional with this exercise. So you want to go through a full range of motion. The other thing is most people who do this exercise miss the rotation. So they'll usually do a neck circle like this where their eyes are forward. Remember, our neck is meant to rotate 90 degrees both directions. So as you go through, you want to make sure that you're rotating and going nice and slow. This is one that you can do certainly before and after class, but you can do it all throughout the day just to make sure that your neck stays nice and mobile and you keep that synovial fluid in there. Number 2, I'm going to be face down. So now we're going to get into some exercises to actually strengthen the neck to prevent things like whiplash, neck injuries, stingers, and things like that. So I'm going to go face down on the table here. And all I'm going to do is tuck my chin straight up, lift my shoulders into a W, and relax. And again, tuck the chin, lift into a W, relax. One more time. Tuck the chin, lift a W, and relax. So what this exercise is doing is I'm actually strengthening the muscles in the front of the neck. So a lot of times these muscles get neglected, and that's what's going to keep me nice and strong. If my neck gets pulled in one direction or someone's pushing me into a guillotine and I'm having pressure put on my neck. Additionally, by strengthening the lower and middle trapezius, you're going to put yourself in a better position ergonomically to protect your neck. The next exercise is going to be face up, and I'm going to get myself into that nice dead bug position. So those of you who follow my content, you've seen me teach the dead bug before. So from this 90-degree position, I'm going to tuck the chin, reach to the ceiling, and just rotate my head side to side. So I'm working against gravity here, and I'm training all the small rotators of the neck. Okay? So as gravity pushes down, my temptation is going to be to poke my chin out, right? So what we're doing is we're going to keep it tucked, and the head's going to be slightly elevated, and then as we rotate, you should feel all the muscles around the neck working. Very infrequently do people actually train their neck muscles. So this is a good way to just start to get all these muscles activated in the neck, okay? So these are ones that you can do, again, before and after training or on your off days. The last bonus exercise that I want to show you guys is going to be a single arm shrug. Now this can be done with a dumbbell, kettlebell, cable, or band. But I'm going to simply take the kettlebell here. I'm going to stay nice and upright. The reason why I like single arm is because we actually get a lot of core activation as well. If I have two kettlebells that are the same weight in my hands, they're off balancing each other, so I don't really need to use my core as much. And from here, I'm just going to bring my shoulder all the way up to my ear and all the way down. Just like that, right? So just a traditional shrug, We're just making sure that we're not bending too far away from the kettlebell to offset the weight, and we're making sure the kettlebell is not pulling us down this way. So we're staying nice and upright and shrugging. So you can do anywhere between 10 and 30 repetitions per side. Not only is this going to protect your neck, but it's going to give you those big traps so that you intimidate your opponent on the mat. Okay, guys? So just to review, we have our cervical cars working on full range of motion of the neck. We have our prone W's where we're kind of working all the muscles in the back of the neck and the shoulder blades. We have our supine chin tuck with rotation where we're going to work all the muscles on the sides and the front of the neck. And then we have our single arm shrug where we're going to build big traps to help protect us in case we get put in a guillotine. God forbid we land on our head, or even in daily life, you know, if you were get in an auto accident or you get whiplash or anything like that. These exercises can help keep your neck stable and prevent disc injuries, facet injuries, and again, concussions or brain injuries even worse. So give these a try, guys, and let me know how it goes. Thanks.